Hello there, good afternoon. Welcome to your latest weather update from the Met Office. This weekend is all about a change in wind direction. Northerly winds streaming their way in from the Arctic are going to start bringing a cold plunge of air. You can see there's blue colours sweeping their way across all areas of the UK, turning very cold for all of us by the time we start off Monday. Ahead of that, though, there are a couple of cold fronts we've just got to keep our eye out on. So if we rewind back to Saturday afternoon, these are very weak affairs. There's very little rainfall on this, but still some patchy outbreaks of rain and drizzle for a time. Quite cloudy to the south of this first one, particularly Wales, the far south of England. There's a bit more sunshine for the Midlands into East Anglia than these graphics show. A clearer slot as well across northern England, southern Scotland, parts of Northern Ireland as well. A bit more cloud with some showers on that second cold front pushing to the far north of Scotland. Temperatures for many of us will be around where we'd expect them to be for the time of year, that sort of 6 to 8 degrees Celsius mark. But for the far south, there is some quite cold air wrapped up in amongst all this cloud. So some of us will only see temperatures as high as 3 or 4 degrees Celsius. Moving into Saturday evening, this cold front is going to continue to slowly push its way southwards. So again, some very light outbreaks of rain and drizzle for parts of Wales, central southern England. There will be some clearer spots trying to poke their way through over the course of the night, though. And where you hold on to some of those clearer spells, we could see some frost developing, as well as some mist and freezing fog patches. Those that retain the cloud, though, will probably see temperatures just hold up slightly above freezing, around 1 or 2 degrees Celsius for many of our towns and cities. So still a chilly night, mind, but not quite a widespread frost across all areas of the UK. Into Sunday, there will still be a reasonable amount of cloud for Wales, central southern areas of England, so make the most of any of those sunnier breaks you do get around at times, and again, can't rule out the odd spot of light rain on drizzle. For the northern half of the UK, there's some slightly more prolonged sunshine developing. The showers, though, in the far north of Scotland are going to start falling as snow. Even to lower levels, we could see a few centimetres of snow beginning to accumulate, particularly where those showers are a bit more frequent and form into slightly longer bands as well. Combined with that, there are some very strong winds in the north and the east. We have an additional yellow wind warning in force for Shetland on Sunday, with severe gales for a time. Could see wind gusts up to 75 miles per hour. So where you combine those strong winds with the snowfall, that leads the risk to drifting snow and some quite atrocious conditions over the course of the day. So do take care, because some disruption is certainly possible here. Those very strong winds as well are going to make it feel very bitter. It's already a cold Arctic air mass, but in that chilly wind flow, it's going to be widely feeling below freezing. These are the feels-like temperatures on Sunday. Much of northeastern Scotland seeing feels-like temperatures around -5 to -7 degrees Celsius, so certainly will need to be wrapping up warm. In terms of the temperatures on the thermometer, areas of Scotland will be more around 2-3 degrees Celsius. Further towards the south, just slightly milder, 5 to 8 degrees Celsius here. Heading up into the latter part of Sunday then, and that cold northerly airflow is going to continue to push its way southwards over the course of the rest of the UK, helping to push out a lot of this cloud as well. So many of us seeing more clearer skies developing. Underneath those clear skies, there are much more widespread frost developing into the overnight period, and some scraping of cars will be needed on Monday morning. So you can see that cold air is very much in place as we start off the new working week. We do just need to watch out for these smaller scale features, one that could push across Northern Ireland into southern Scotland, northern England on Tuesday, and a second frontal system trying to push its way into the far south of England on Wednesday as well. It's how those smaller scale features interact with the cold air that brings, again, the chance of some snow around at times for these regions. So whilst there's still some uncertainty on this, we could see a few flurries around at times over the course of that middle part of the week. We will, of course, keep you up to date on all of that, so make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, and we'll give you all the latest, and our warnings will be updated as and when we have all the details for you. Otherwise, we'll see you again here very soon. Bye-bye.